Hey guys, David here and welcome to the FitPro Daily. As it's a Tuesday, I wanted to give you another top tips. And today, it's not an actually top tip one. I want to give you more about the 5 steps to getting your very first website up and running. This is a question we get asked all the time, so I wanted to keep it nice and simple and put it in the video for you today. But before we dive into that video, if you're brand new to the channel, don't forget you can always subscribe by clicking that big red button below and subscribing to the channel. Anyway, let's dive straight into 5 steps to building your first website. Okay, so step 1. The first thing we need to consider is getting your hosting in place. Now, what hosting means, it's where your website is going to live. Yes, I know it's going to be on the internet, but we actually need to get hosting that where it's actually going to live. Okay, so we technically use one.com, but there's GoDaddy, there's 1&1, there's loads of different online services that do hosting for you. So first things first, type in hosting into Google and have a look at what hosting you want, which then takes us into next step, the step 2. Okay, so step number 2. Now we have your hosting in place, next we need to get a domain name. A domain name is the URL or your website name. For example, we are www.FitProLeadGen.com. With your hosting, you can usually get a domain name at the same time. When you're getting a domain name though, you don't want to include numbers or dashes or any other thing that might complicate it. We found this out when we set up DK9 Fitness. DK9 Fitness is DK and the number 9 spelt 9, but a lot of people just take it, for example, it's DK and the number 9 not spelt, just a number itself. So it can be confusing. So if you are searching for a domain name, make sure you find a name that works for you. It is your business name, or it's shortened down or simplified in the domain name, so it's much easier for people to type out or search for. Okay, so step 3. We've got our hosting done, we've got our domain done. Now we need to set up WordPress. Now there's loads of different options out there. There's Wix, there's Squarespace, there's loads of other options. But my biggest suggestion would be to use WordPress. It's free, it's simple to use, and it's used by, I don't know, there's a stat like 60% of all websites in the world is built on WordPress, which is massive, okay? There's millions of people trusting it and using it every single day. So so you've got your hosting, domain, and now we're setting up WordPress. WordPress is free, so the only 2 things you really need to pay for is the hosting and domain, and then we set up WordPress on that hosting. Okay, so step number 4. We've got our hosting, we've got our domain, and we've installed WordPress onto the hosting. Now, WordPress comes with thousands, if not potentially millions, of free themes. What themes means is the look and feel of your website. So when you're in WordPress and you go to appearances and go to themes, there's loads of different options you can choose from. Now these options, most of the standard themes are basic, okay? They usually give premium versions or upgrades to that theme to be able to do a lot more to it. For us, when we build websites for clients or the portal course where we show you how to build a website, we usually recommend a theme called Divi. Now Divi is a paid theme, but it gives you so much more functionality. So with WordPress, you can either choose a free theme or a paid theme. And all the theme is the look and feel of your website, okay? So when the user comes to it, they can see what it looks like. It's easy to navigate. It's got all these pictures and designs. It's just the layout of your website. Okay, and step 5, the final step, is all about filling the website in. So before we get cracking with actually building the website, you've decided on the theme. The theme kind of needs to work with the copy or the text that you're going to put on the website. So you want to be deciding the theme as you're writing the copy or the words that you want to put on the website. So if you know you have an extensive success stories page, we need to make sure that that theme gives you that ability. If this particular theme doesn't, then you might want to upgrade to one that does, or keep searching until you can find that theme. But the content, the copy, the videos, the images would be the last step, okay? Putting it all in to make this website look like it's part of your brand, part of your business. It's easy to navigate, and it's getting the user to do what you need to do, which is click the buttons to become a lead. So the final step is filling your website with all your content. Okay, so that was the 5 steps to building your website. So we'll go through them again. Hosting, where your website lives. domain the name of your website. Setting up WordPress, completely free resource. Instead of paying for something like Wix or Squarespace, WordPress is completely free. Then on WordPress, we need a theme or layout, okay? The design and look and feel of your website. And then finally is adding your content and your copy to the website so it actually represents your fitness business. So they are the 5 steps. And honestly, even on our YouTube channel, if you type in WordPress build or website build, we've got literally a step-by-step video which shows you how to do it. Or jump on YouTube and just Google how to build a website in WordPress, and there's millions, or there's probably thousands of videos showing you how to build a website step by step. So please don't get suckered in to all these different offers, all these different things where people are charging you thousands to build a website for you, all these really expensive things that are trying to get you into monthly programs, when you can actually build yourself a website relatively cheaply or potentially for free. Anyway, if you're brand new to the channel, don't forget you can always subscribe by clicking that big red button below. But tomorrow I will see you then.